It's because for months now, voters have consistently been telling public pollsters that the economy and inflation were the most important issues to them. So let's take a look at who these voters said they trusted more on each of these issues. On the economy, it is former President Trump who has an edge here over Vice President Harris on trust on this particular issue. On abortion access, remember, this is an issue that Vice President Harris largely closed on. She made it a centerpiece of her campaign. She is leading him as it relates to trust on abortion. And on immigration, that's the flip side of the coin. That is the issue that former President Trump has hammered now for months. He is leading her, not quite by double digits at this point. I want to bring in Chuck Todd to talk through all of these numbers. And let me just start with this.
Yeah.
The grain of salt, because I think it's important that people know. These are early numbers.
Okay.
These numbers likely will change. This is just the first wave of data coming into us. We have more data coming in as well. But at 5 o'clock Eastern, so over the course of the last hour, is when we see that drop, basically, of the exit poll information. You've been in our systems. You've been taking a look at all of it. Tell me what's standing out to you.
Well, there's a couple of things. A big one right now is just, and this is across the battleground states, and I'm going to generalize here because we always want to be careful for all the caveats that you put out there, which is fewer people are identifying with either of the two major parties. That is a big deal. Like overall, we believe if you just look at the two major parties, we think that there's a slight Republican registration advantage over the Democrats by about a point. But the largest cohort is non-party or independent. And then we ask you ask people what party do they belong to, Democrat, Republican, or something else independent. But then we ask, what's your ideology, liberal, conservative, moderate? If this poll is right, this would be more people are identifying as moderate in this poll than in any of the previous elections featuring Donald Trump.